Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk to you about something special. My name is David Ocasio. I'm from Alameda, California. I started a business called Cbgcbdhemp. Cbg is cannabigerol, CBD is cannabidiol, and hemp is any type of cannabis that does not test above 0.03 in levels of cannabis. So as long as there's not 3% of essentially THC, it's not marijuana, it is hemp, and that even goes for CBN. But I wanted to talk to you about my business that I started, Cbgcbdhemp, and in 2020 I made a large impact at the lake. This is a picture of me as a baby at the lake, and I did a business and a movement called Support Local. And even though I'm from Alameda, I was born in Oakland, and I lived in Oakland for a lot of years. I live in Oakland right now. So my business is an Alameda business. It's also an Oakland business because it's where I live when I start the business, you know. So I actually had a testimony that I wanted to share with you. I started a honey infusion movement where I would infuse honey from a black-owned beekeeper called Brothers Honey with CBG and CBD, cannabigerol and cannabidiol. What this did was activated healing properties that I didn't really know the power of. All I know is that honey fights cancer on its own. I'm not claiming to be the cancer cure. All I'm saying is that honey fights cancer on its own. You can look that up. You know what else fights cancer at a very high level? CBD. And now we have results that say CBG. Let me also say this. I am David Ocasio, and I pretty much invented this next statement that I'm going to make. What CBD and CBG lack in getting you high in the mind, they make up for in bringing healing to your body. What they lack in getting you high, they make up for in medicinal purposes. That goes for CBG, CBD, CBN, and as we discover more about the hemps, we will discover the healing properties of more. But honey and CBD at the lake all day, right? This girl walks by, she says, "My dad is dying of cancer." I take all the stuff off my table, I run down, I catch her, and I say, "Hey, I heard your dad is dying of cancer. Would you like some CBD honey?" It might not make a difference, but it might. She said, why are you bringing this up? And I had pretty much said, "Come back to my booth, let me show you my table." And I showed her all my CBD. I had the pain relief, I had my phone where I could show her that I'm a legal LLC for CBD. And then she took the honey when she found out I was legit. She gave it to her father, and then she reached out to me later, and she said he likes the honey. He's been taking it every day. Just took an MRI. I should be getting the results. I will know. I will definitely let you know. She hits me up and goes, "OMG, the tumors shrunk. They are inactive. OMG, thank you so much. I can't stop crying. Words cannot express my gratitude to you. Thank you for coming after us. Thank you for being there that day. Never walk the lake anymore. I will be sure to come to you next time I am out there. I will message you before so I can be sure to catch you wherever you are. I am forever grateful to you." The lady said, "They told me you've been making him take something." She said when she got the report back, she couldn't believe it. She was like, "What the hell has she been giving him?" She asked me what the medication was, and I told her the story. "I need your cards, anything you have to pass on, because I will make sure I give it to her. Her name is Darcy, and she is head assistant to the radiologist." I can show you guys this is just the message I got. I'm like, okay, is this real? You know, can you show me something from the doctor's office, right? Or can you, yeah, so long story short, her father had a death day. You know, he was told that he wouldn't make it beyond a certain day. And then the best I could do is I found, she sent me the test results that say final result on here. John Muir Health. It's really John Muir Health. She screenshotted it. The only thing is that there's no picture of the tumor before or after. And I really don't understand a lot of this reading, but I'll just go ahead and start. It says MRI of the brain without and with intravenous contrast and with MR perfusion imaging at 3.0 Tesla, A24-2022. So this happened 2022. So for everybody acting like they're all big in cannabis, I did this 2 years ago. Comparison brain MR and numerous previous history. 54-year-old male with restaging of left frontal lobe antiplastic oligodendrolinoma. Who grade 4? Oh yeah, it was stage 4 cancer. It says right here. Grade 4. Well, that's my interpretation. Initial diagnosis and resection 1998 with prosperative radiotherapy, reoccurrence with surgery in 2007, multifocal local reoccurrence with salvage radiotherapy and non-concurrent temozolomide, completed 2019. So yeah, I remember now that he had reoccurring cancer and they got rid of it and it reoccurred. Technique, pre-contrast, sagittal T1 axle T2 flare. Yeah, see all this stuff, I don't even know. Findings. The hyperfusion imaging shows interval improvement in size and number of voxels of RCBV associated with wall of the resection cavity at left frontal lobe. They called it a cavity, they didn't even say it was there. The 6/25/2022 scan showed a brightly enhancing nodule located anteriorly on perfusion image 122 with a cluster of markedly evaluated voxels of RCB. This brightly enhancing nodule registers on the current exam to image 135 and now shows markedly reduced intensity and size of the associated hyperfusion. 6/25/2022 scan also showed clustered voxels of marked hyperfusion along the medical aspect of the resection cavity on the perfusion image 124 registered on concurrent exam image 135 by only sparse voxels of increased perfusion. There is unchanged appearance of small hyperfusion in the anterior wall of the resection cavity on the concurrent exam perfusion. So you might be asking what this proves. Whether or not cannabis fights cancer. And what I mean by fights cancer is to destroy cancer. Cannabis may not fight cancer, but what cannabis definitely does is it stops the growth. And that's, that's what I just read to you in doctor language. I don't even know what I've read, but as I understand the English language and finish what I read, I'm like, yeah, basically it stopped the growth of the cancer because they were expecting it to grow so much that he died. So next I will be doing a reaction video, kind of like Milk 74 on YouTube, like an average YouTuber does. And I'm going to do the reaction video on the YouTube video that she dropped about what happened when she met me. And I am CBG, I'm Cbgcbdhemp, and I love people of color, and I love cannabis. And I have experience in ministry, and I consider my company to be a faith-based company. And although that might seem to be contradictory to many, I believe that this is my ministry, and I believe that God put me on earth to be a doctor of sorts with cannabis as a healing tool, because I've seen a lot of doctors hide behind chemicals that hurt people. So I'm pretty sure some of my health and wellness ideas come with more research than some of the stuff that's at these med schools, because I am not for sale. My company is not for sale. I will not sell out. I will also, at the end of this video, right now, I will tell you my secret. I make my product so that cancer patients do not have to worry. I do not use butane. I do not use metal pots when I cook. I cook myself. I use glass crock pots myself. I'll put a glass crock pot item, strain it myself, and put it in a glass jar. So from a glass crock pot to a glass jar, somebody who's suffering from cancer will not have to worry about chemical exposure at my ignorance. I am not giving anybody nothing metal, nothing that touches chemicals, nothing that I can't describe happens in the process. It's very simple. I have a secret ratio of how I do things, but other than that, it's Cbgcbdhemp, and it fights cancer growth in tumors, and it also fights tumor growth. Now, I'm not saying it is the cure to cancer, but I'm saying that your body naturally fights off sickness and disease. And if you put honey in it, and if you put CBD honey in it, it will help the natural fight that's already in your body to fight off sickness and disease, and it will increase your body's ability to fight that fight. These are facts. No one's paying me to say this, and in fact, this could actually cost me a couple deals down the road, but I don't care. I believe that this is true. I believe in my brand, and I'm Cbgcbdhemp. You know, I'm looking to get funded to be fully funded, to be a fully funded business. I'm looking to be in stores nationwide. I'm looking to give my product to people of color at a low price, as you saw here.